guys, welcome back to Murdoch Fitness. This is Zach bringing you episode 3 of the Smolov Jr. series. And in this episode, last episode, we talked about my technique a little bit. In this episode, I want to talk about consistency. And particularly, I want to talk about consistency with the reps I'm performing. So Smolov Jr. is a 4 times a week bench press program, which means that to get the most benefits of the program, I need to be doing each rep more or less identically the same. So rep consistency is kind of the term that I give for this ability to replicate efforts on command, and it's really crucial to ensuring that I can succeed with both the load demands of Smolov and the volume demands of Smolov. So consistency is very important in our general training, but particularly for the reps we're doing, it's really important to ensure that our technique promotes consistent efforts day in and day out. So I'm trying to do each bench rep with almost identical form from set to set. And one way I'm able to analyze whether or not I'm doing this correctly is by looking at the bar path of the barbell during the course of the lift. Now, as you can see, more or less each rep stayed within the same area, and that's indicative of consistency in my execution of each rep. Now, one measure that I take to ensure that I can do each rep consistently is where I'm touching the bar to my chest. I'm trying to hit the same kind of general spot every time. As you can see, that's a comparison between rep 1 and rep 2 of this set, and I'm hitting the same place every time. This ensures that I'm using the same muscles for every rep. I'm able to evaluate whether or not that rep is easier or harder based on sets previous, because I have this ingrained pattern of how the movement should feel based on replicating my technique day in and day out. So consistency is a very major part of ensuring that our training is giving us an adequate stimulus for growth and progress in the gym. So in order to develop consistency in your training, here are a couple of tips that I think will help you as you become a more competent and proficient lifter. So my first tip is, if you're kind of, within your first year of training, you might still be getting sore after your workouts. I don't get as sore after my workouts because I've been lifting over 7 years and my muscles are kind of used to the workouts that I'm putting them through. But if you are still at the point where you're getting sore, where you're getting sore is a very great indication of your biomechanics. And if you're getting sore in the same places after each workout you're doing, so let's say you do a chest workout 1 week and your upper pec, you did incline press and your upper pecs really felt it. If you're continuing to feel that soreness after each chest session, that's a good indication that you're hitting the right muscles in that movement. So similarly with the power lifts, if you're performing them and you do get sore after your workouts, analyzing what's sore will give you an idea of what you're using biomechanically speaking. And that'll allow you to kind of hone in on your technique and perform your reps more consistently. Another tool that I really like to use to ensure that I'm doing my reps consistently is video analysis. So filming myself in the gym, even if I wasn't putting this on YouTube, I'd still use this to inform where my body is in space and kind of what it's doing. We're actually pretty subjectively bad at assessing what our body is doing in the course of a heavy effort, so it's nice to have some objective video feedback. And kind of lastly, remember, if you're training for a strength sport like I am for powerlifting, we're training movements and not muscles. So your intent should be to not confuse the muscle, but to put it through systematic, consistent stimulus. That will ensure that you're able to put more weight on the bar and continue making progress in the gym. Well, that's all for now. I hope you were able to get some good content out of this. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. I got a lot more stuff coming. Thanks, guys.